So I guess one of the things that I really liked about the movie is that as opposed to other blockbusters, which kind of just seek to entertain people, this one seems like it really wants to inspire people. And I just wanted to know how did it feel to be part of a movie that after watching it, kids are probably going to start paying attention in math and science class now and hitting the books, wanting to maybe do what you guys are doing on screen.
It's cool. It's so lovely to see these things that you learn about in theory applied in really cool, sort of explosive and useful ways. It feels like tricks to escape prison. It's so, yeah, it's really validating.
And you make the science talk sound so natural, Chiwetel.
Acting. Yeah, no, I'm inspired by the movie, you know, when I watch it, and you know, I wish I could go back suddenly, you know, to a young Chiwetel and go back into the science classes, being like, "How do we do this, guys?" You know. So yeah, that's a really fun. It's a real fun part of it. I think if I was that age, I would be really inspired by it, and so that's cool.
Did you guys work closely with NASA during the making of this movie?
Well, I actually spoke more with the European Space Agency, people from the ESA, and who then work closely with NASA and JPL. So it just, so I had the kind of access to the sort of information about that, you know, and I suppose my interest was really trying to figure out the characteristics of people who work in this kind of, this highly pressurized environment, this sort of...
it seems like a 24-hour-a-day job, right? No downtime.
Totally, yeah. And just constant decision making and having to stick by decisions, having to fight, you know, stick by your guns, fight your corner, is part of the job. You know, it's sort of, you know, it's amazing that even with your boss or whatever, you know, that you've just got to kind of fire back if you feel like it's the right way to go, you know.
Because there are lives on the line.
Because there's a lot at stake.
Mackenzie, I wanted to ask you, you kind of embody the younger generation coming up maybe through NASA, and I was wondering, in your experience, I guess you must have, did you get to see like a lot of the younger people working just in, what kind of vibe did you get off them? Were these people that really just loved their work and were obsessed by it and chasing their passions? Or?
I didn't meet a person.
No.
So I don't know. I didn't actually get a chance to visit NASA or anything. I'm doing that after the movie, which is very exciting. But yeah, I just reading the book and knowing, you know, my own experience of being the least experienced person in a room and how it can feel to be thrust into something that's bigger than you. Yeah, it was sort of more what I focused on rather than the job itself, you know.
And how was working with Ridley Scott? I mean, that must have been something, right? One of the great directors of our era, I'd argue. Oh,
Ridley's a genius, you know, and he's made incredible movies over the years, as everybody knows. And and I've worked with him before on American Gangster, and was really excited to work with him again on this. And it was a fantastic experience, you know. He's somebody who has this incredible detail and knowledge of the subjects that he's looking at, and is able to kind of paint these canvases in this really all-encompassing way. And you, as an actor, you're very free to kind of, you know, fall down the rabbit hole and really engage with the spirit of it. And I think that's why it's always fun to watch his movies and you know, terrific to be in them.